Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenmara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And this night, when this video goes live, is the night before the full blue moon of August. And what does that mean? So, the basic overview of a blue moon is it's usually the 13th full moon in a calendar year. It's the second full moon within a calendar month. They generally occur only every 18 calendar months or so, although they can occur more frequently due to the way our calendar system works, unfortunately. These are times for connecting with your guides and guardians as well as other realms. These moons are also for finding our life path guidance. So blue moons are pretty important because they only show up randomly and they do give us a lot of insight into ourselves. It's the time to realign ourselves with that divine path. These energies of the blue moon can be very explosive though, so just as a heads up, avoid stresses, slow down, be gentle with yourself and with others. This moon can bring anything from the shadows into the open space. That's including your personal shadows, the one we, don't want to talk about out loud. The blue moon, this particular one, is a super moon, meaning that this full moon is closer to Earth Gaia than normal. And according to the almanac, the moon is exceptionally close this particular time at a mere 222,043 miles from Mother Gaia. Sounds like a long ways, but in stellar miles, that's exceptionally close for our neighboring satellite. The blue moon in August this year falls under the sign of Pisces, so have some fun. This basically means your intuition, your emotions, your sensitivities, any form, are going to be heightened massively. Since Pisces is the end of the zodiac cycle, this is a time to let go of what things that are not working. It's time to review where you're at in life, introspection. It's also a time to close chapters. So the things that you're letting go of, time to shut that door. You're not there anymore. That's not you. When you are dealing with Pisces energy, understand that Pisces will enhance all other signs of the zodiac. And so you have, doesn't matter what sign you are, you're going to feel some shifting going on in this time period. And since Pisces fish is a duality, your head and your heart may not be speaking to each other the way that they should. Or if they are, they might be arguing. So be gentle. That's the key point to this. And if you need to take the time, step away from, take an extra 15 minutes at work. Take an extra 20 minutes while you're getting ready for at bed or morning, just to reset, to resettle yourself back into yourself. The other one that's kind of popping up here, not sure if this is a good thing or not, is Saturn is hanging out in the shadows. So off to the side, there's that powerful grandfather Saturn running around, reminding you that you, the one watching this video right here, are responsible for you. His very serious energy is reminding you to set healthy boundaries and to hold firm with those boundaries at this time. If you waffle and that's going to come back to get you later, because this is a time to set up the next 18 months to 2 years, depending on how the energy works for you. The fluctuating energy between the flowing, more fluid, watery Pisces and the exceptionally serious Saturn can leave your emotions swinging like a wind chime in a hurricane. Advice for this time period: remain grounded, stay neutral, avoid conflict during this 3-day period, which falls Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it's the middle of the week, of course, and it's the middle of, our work week. So just be aware that these 3 days could be a little intense, to say the least. Avoid leveling judgments of any form at all during this time as well. You may be more sensitive during this exceptionally strong Pisces energy, and you may project your issues onto others, so it's best to just not be too concerned with what's going on. Try to stay focused and grounded as much as possible. And it's not that you'll do it on purpose. It's a defense mechanism. We're human. That's what we do. But be a bit more aware of what you're putting out there this month. There's these 3 days. So, you can use this energy, though, in way powerful ways to help you release the things that aren't serving you. Take a salt bath, and as the water drains out, allow any stress, any concerns, the things from the past that have been frustrating you, just let them go. There's really nothing you can go back and change at this point, and holding on to that is not going to help you out in the long run. Especially go outside, stick your toes in the dirt, run around barefoot for a while, sit and just allow your feet to touch dirt, ground, not concrete, dirt, grass, even just gravel's fine. Not concrete, not asphalt. Those don't quite ground the way they're supposed to. Listening to beautiful classical music stimulates your mind, also helps you relax a little bit more. So things like that are beneficial. You don't want to have anything too hostile or too aggressive, because everything's already enhanced. It'll just amplify that. So, something to think about. As with the other lunar energies, you want to turn within and be supportive of yourself. Redirect negative self-talk to positive self-talk. Use mantras such as I love myself, I am at peace with myself and the world around me. And as an exercise, if you want to do that, create a positive mantra to use during this blue moon 3-day period. Maybe we can hop into a little oracle reading quick. And the Mystical Wisdom deck is the one that I was drawn to for this purpose. So we will go through and draw a card, see what message Spirit has for us for each of the 4 primary elements. And whichever element you fall under, that is the message that you can use, or you can adapt it to fit how you want. So we'll start with fire, which is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. There it is. So for your fire, you have sensuality, expressing your sensuality. So mantras that you can do is I love myself and I love being around other people. I appreciate all of my senses. I enjoy food. I enjoy people. I enjoy being with the person that I am partnered with. But your senses for fire are not just about the amorous activities. Being sensual means you are experiencing life through your senses. So the message coming up for fire is really tap into your senses. And that's going to be a little different because your fiery nature wants you to be very bombastic and very outwards. But this is a little bit of an introspection. How are you feeling during these times? When you touch something, when you taste something, when you smell, when you hear, really tap into your senses and be in the present moment. Don't worry about the future. You'll get there. Don't worry about the past. It's over. In this moment, take the time to really appreciate the now. So, let's hop over here to Earth with our Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. And mid-break grift. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you're enjoying these type of videos, hit the like button and drop any comments, thoughts, suggestions in the comment section down below. And on to Earth. So Earth, we are looking at money. Again, we're tying into the pentacles, or the coins in the tarot cards, actually. So Earth is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And messages that are coming through is, I am prosperous, I am abundant, I am safe and comfortable in my life at this moment, I am growing in a healthy and vibrant ways, I am feeling alive, I am feeling vivacious. That's an interesting one. So it's really about appreciating where you're at and showing that gratitude. For Earth, this is a time to really bring forward those focuses on long-term goals. and working with earth energy, it's not just about the money, it's also about the concept of prosperity and abundance. That's family, that's hearth and home, that's work, and it does include financial, the green stuff. But it's not just that. And so for earth, the energy that's coming forward is, how can you in this moment set yourself up for long-term success with family, with relationships, as well as financially? Staying in this now moment, tapping into the power of the now, and allowing God's source divine energy to guide you towards the things that are the most beneficial for you in this moment. So let's bounce down to our air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And what does source have to say for the blue moon in Pisces for the air energy? We have opportunity knocks, time to move. So for air, this is actually about movement for you. Do things that free your soul, things that wake you up and make you feel alive. They're saying things like dancing, really get into movement. Mantras could be a thing for you, but they're really talking about the active stuff. Go for a jog, go for a hike. They're showing dancing, like just letting it go, following the music, allowing the music to carry you through for these 3 days as a form of active meditation. I love my life. I love the people I work with. I love the abundance, the beauty of the world. I love breathing. I love the trees. Really just tap into the elements outside of your everyday world and really enjoy that growth. And they're saying with the opportunity part that's coming up here is, I am safe and I am open to opportunities. I am safe and I am open to new experiences. I am safe and I am open to finding love, finding finances, finding a new job, a new vehicle. Really open yourself up. The opportunities that are going to be coming up, they're saying in the next little bit, are going to be unique. They're going to be stuff that just kind of pops up out of nowhere. And you're going to see there's a lot of opportunities, just like in this card, but you're picking the one that's the most meaningful to you. So as basically you're observing, but what is it you're observing? What is it you're focusing on? So the message for you is, at this time, just enjoy where you're at and be open to new experiences. So let's take a peek at where the moon is residing this time, which is in our Deer, Water, and Pisces. So what messages do God's source divine energy have for the elemental energy of water for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces coming forward in this blue moon that's actually residing in Pisces this go around? And we have Unicorn, invite serendipity. So not that some of the water signs need any encouragement, but I enjoy my fantasy world. I enjoy escapism. I enjoy having time to watch that movie, to spend the time with my family, with my partner. They're really saying the partner is the important one during this time, so maybe just go on a couple's date. I am happy in this moment. I am happy to be happy. I release the past and I live in the now, and I am in a pleasurable state, is what they're saying. With the unicorn, it is very much a flight of fancy for a lot of people, but the unicorn's energy used to be very protective and fierce as well. So for water, this is a time to remind yourself that those healthy boundaries are not to keep people out. It's to keep you contained a little bit, because Pisces wants to escape all the time, especially Pisces. Cancer and Scorpio, a little bit less so, but they still have that urge of escapism. And during this time, they're bringing forward, really pay attention to the things that you could be addicted to. Doesn't matter if it's TV, it could be coffee, alcohol, whatever it is. Take inventory, take stock of what you're being drawn to, and evaluate whether or not that's a good thing to be looking into, because the unicorn will enhance, just like this moon is, your natural urges. The moon is in Pisces, so water signs are really going to be affected more so than others, and they're saying that during this time, take the rest, enjoy the quietness, enjoy being with the other person or enjoy being in those type of situations gentle. They're really emphasizing that. But don't allow if you're not in a situation that's the best, don't allow your urges and addictions to dominate, because this is not the time for that. Really staying centered, staying grounded, and being gentle is the one that they're really wanting to bring forward for the water signs in this blue moon in Pisces. So hopefully those messages resonate for you guys, and if you feel guided to and feel comfortable with it, you can share your mantras in the comments section that you've come up with for this particular intense energy. And with that, I will let you guys go. Like I said, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and comment away. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you in a future video.